Alright, the patch notes for update 3.17 have dropped, and I know I'm a little late, but I'm at work right now, so what can I do? I can't do anything. So, and I did take a little sneak peek earlier. Just a little sneak peek. Okay. Release 3.7, the Discovery Update. The final major update for the year. Get ready to discover new dinosaurs, features, and more. There should be a comma after features. New dinosaurs. Spinosaurus. Titan sounds like a better name for that, to be honest. Okay, what's it got? Instant group fierce strike, aerial evasion, group wounding advance, cunning fierce rampage. That could be good. And if you hear cars, I'm sorry, I'm out on a walk right now. Swap and afflicting invincibility. Oh, what an icon, right? It's literally just swapping invincibility. Afflicting counter-strike. Ooh, really? Interesting. I like the design. It looks like a fish, though. To me, it literally just looks like a fish. A pescado. Or una pescado. An agile force of nature capable of causing grievous wounds to all opponents and cause affliction to any who try to strike it down. Affliction should be capitalized. Create Spinosaurus by fusing Reverse Spinosaurus DNA with Titan DNA. Take your chance coming face to face against it that makes no sense. Face to face against it on November 20th Spotlight event. Face to face should be hyphenated. Nicopteryx. Unique. To be honest, I thought we would get Nicopteryx first, then Spino, because it makes more sense because Titan just dropped, and I don't think really anyone has enough DNA of Titan to get it to level 20 for fusing for unique. But that's just me. A mischievous flyer capable of escaping the most dire of situations unharmed. Create the Nicopteryx from Nyctosaurus and Darwinopteryx DNA as of November 26th. Face off against it in the special Spotlight event happening on November 27th. Okay. Map identification. Get ready to explore with confidence. The new map identification feature arriving in update 3.17 finally gives you an easy, clearer way to see what zone you're in and what's happening around you. After updating, you'll notice some new art on your main map button. Color-coded and labeled 1 through 4, you can now know exactly what zone you're located in. Near a named park or green space, you might see a special green button with the zone number. This means that you're in a range of both zone and park exclusive spawns. Okay. Doesn't look too different. Like, I can obviously see what it's talking about. To find out what dinosaurs will spawn in each zone, tap the navigational button on your map to bring up the radial menu and click on the I button. Now, you'll instantly know exactly which zones harbor the specific dinosaurs you're hunting. I'm not going to open that video because I don't want to get copyrighted potentially. Search easily for specific dinos within all zones. Just enter the name in the search bar once, then tap the zones to cycle through. Filter the zones by your marked collection, class, rarity, and more. Again, there should be a comma after rarity. Time to stop guessing and start hunting. Collection revamp. Some major changes are in store for how your collection appears, all for the better. Say goodbye to this view. So no more grayed out. While we love a bit of mystery, we are doing away with the unhelpful grayed out view of your collection. How can you know what you're missing or what you can create if you can't even see what it is? With update 3.17, your roster collection not only reveals all dinosaurs and other creatures to collect, but you'll find out more about these prehistoric beasts with a simple tap. We've also added a new subheader, Undiscovered. Names are now available for all dinosaurs, no more guessing. Press and hold any portrait for a full detailed breakdown on stats, attacks, and abilities. Again, there should be a comma after attacks. Oh, no, there shouldn't. Oh, I get what it means. Attacks and abilities, hybrid greens, and more. There we go. Now you have a comma before the and, as you should. Again, I'm not clicking on that because I don't want to get copyrighted. Discover exactly where and when to play and unlock new dinosaurs. Please note that to be eligible for Creature Tracker or Expedition drones, you'll still have to have unlocked and created the dinosaur first. Finally, we improved the loading experience in the collection view by adding collapsible header bars. No need to scroll through nearly 500 cards. The search functionality remains active even when the header is collapsed. Just type in your search term and unfold the header. Only relevant portraits will appear. We'll continue to make improvements and feature updates. Stay tuned. Also, for the dinosaur updates, I think the buffed creature is either going to be Saw or Achillete. but it doesn't quite match up with either. But, you know. And then I think the nerf creature is going to be Iguanodon. Well, actually, I know it's Iguanodon because I compared the two images because someone was like, oh, no, it's actually Iguanodon getting nerfed, not Junior. Because first, I thought it was Junior because somebody pointed out and it looked like Junior's colorings. And then I compared the one image with his, and the spots match up exactly with Iguanodon. So I think Iguanodon's getting the nerf. Well, actually, I know Iguanodon's getting the nerf. And then the buff is either for Achilete or Saw, I think, but the colors and the patterns don't exactly match up with either or. There's some stupid dog barking. I hate that dog. Raid improvements. If you thought accessing raids you could see but were out of range was a game changer, better hold on to your butts. We're rolling out 2 key improvements to streamline your raid experience. Raid should be capitalized. First, introducing the new Raid Hub menu. You no longer have to search the map or rely on your friends list to find your next raid battle. Raid, again, should be capital. This centralized hub lets you see and participate in any available raid happening that day right from one convenient screen. Again, not clicking on that. To access the menu, click on any raid visible on your map. You'll get a pop-up of the raid. Pop-up should be hyphenated. You'll get a pop-up of the raid battle along with a button of more available raids. Tap that button to access the raid hub and see all the raids happening and join directly from the hub. Second, we've heard the feedback on how long some raid matches can get. We've shortened the downtime during raids by removing the boss's invulnerable state. What's that mean? In a phase, when the boss has no more health, the action ends immediately and the boss takes one last turn. So, say you want to go apply wound on the boss, but the boss is already dead. Oh, you can't do that anymore, can you? I don't like that. This means less waiting and more direct action, allowing you to cycle between raid rounds quickly and keep the pressure on. Be aware, though, that also means that the player actions will end, so you'll have to rethink your raid strategies. Overall, they should be slightly less difficult, with the boss, on average, taking one fewer turn each phase. I don't like that. Okay, like I said, I think it's Achilete or Saw, but Saw doesn't match because it got nerfed already, and I don't see how it can be useful in this meta. I can see Ate being buffed because it doesn't have the best kit. Like, it obviously needs some things switched around. Like, I feel like it get blighted nullifying blighted counter or blighted nullifying counter instead of it doing bleed and blight. And then the swap-in could be dodge and bleed. And then obviously maybe increase the crit chance, stun resistance 75 to 100%, and then give it some rend resistance. And then Saw, I don't know what you would really do. But again, the teaser doesn't match up with Saw or Achilete, and I doubt it's Pantherator, and I doubt it's Panthera Blythiae. So I don't know what it is. Beccorosaurus was underperforming compared to other dinosaurs of its caliber. It often ran out of health just as it could score a KO, which made it inconsistent at best. We've given a bit more health and an on-escape ability that will allow it to survive a bit longer and accelerate its damage output. I love that. Health up by 250. Dang. Ability updates. Anger on escape. I mean, that doesn't really fit giving Beccorosaurus just a flat heal like that. I feel like just blighted obstruction or some kind of lockdown on escape would have been better. Okay, because Anger on Escape is Ferocity. It gives 33% Ferocity, 33% Acceleration, and then I think it's a 1.5 heal or 1x heal or something like that. I don't know. Okay, and then Iguanodon is getting nerfed like I thought. Since Iguanodon's rebalancing in Update 3.4, performance has been strong, maybe even too strong. Well, obviously, in the last ESA event, people were finding it impossible to beat because every 2 turns, at least for me, it was healing 3,600, and you got crap creatures to fight a level 35 Iguanodon with. Within common tournaments, we found that Iguanodon versus Iguanodon matches could last for an eternity, and we've changed a few of its abilities to ensure that doesn't happen. Protect the herd, change to defend the herd. Okay, I love... But that's the one thing I don't like about Ludia. And now, like, Ludia now no longer shows, like, new abilities or the update abilities in the thing. You have to wait till update day. Sheltering Impact changed to Vitalizing Impact. What's that? Oh, is that the one that Encalacodon has, so it's not priority anymore? Okay. Ability updates. Sheltering Impact. Okay. What? Okay, yeah, so the Sheltering Impact is only unique to Atrocydistis, so it is getting the other one that Enkylocodon has. So it's the non-priority. Okay. Bug fixes, don't really care. Known fish issues, don't really care. I don't want to go through all that. But that is going to have to wrap up today's coverage of Update 3.17. I gotta say, I'm happy but also disappointed. I think, obviously, there are some creatures that need to be nerfed in the meta. Titanotholus, Beckelhara, maybe Spinotop's more because of its GFC, the heal, and the stupid Decimate and Rampage move. I think Atromolystis is a lot better now. Amperex, I don't think it needed the nerf, but it does something. But I don't know what else really needs to be balanced in the meta. If anything, buff Achillite, I guess. And then I know it's not the most meta thing on the planet. It's a mid-tier, probably low-tier right now, if anything. But nerf Dragonith's maximum ferocity, it's too much. Okay, but if you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.